Alicia here with Alicia Dawson Nashville Homes. I'm here with my friend Erica Rains of the Chef and I. Super excited to chat with her today. Erica, tell me a little bit about yourself. I know you had some really cool career highlights throughout your life. Tell me about your family and all that good stuff.
Well, thank you, Alicia, for having me on. You know, I've always admired you and your amazing, dynamic work ethic, and just love watching you succeed as well. So I'm really honored to be part of this. A little bit about me. You know, I'm from Nashville. I'm a Nashville native. So everybody's like, you're a unicorn, you know, and I like unicorns, so I'll take that. But I grew up here. I went to St. Bernard Academy for 8 years, went to MTSU. You know, I have I feel that a lot of what I'm doing now is a direct result of my education. So I'm a big proponent of education. I always have been, and I'm getting to dabble in teaching and stuff now, and I love it so much. But yeah, my background just kind of comes from right here in Nashville with some wonderful people that were my mentors and teachers and professors. And I grew up riding horses, and I've competed for 20 years, hunter jumper, like big time, flying through the air on the back of an animal, and I'm still here. So, yeah. And then, you know, some of the other things about me that I guess probably lend themselves to my career now, weirdly, are that I did a ton of radio. I did about 18 years on and off the air. I did some television. I did some acting and singing. I was the lead singer of a band on the coast for a while, and I loved it. So I really do get a kick out of performing. I think my thing is I just like to educate, entertain, make people happy, you know, get involved with audiences. I think that's kind of why it has helped me to, you know, be more of a affluent speaker now that I do some public speaking, and I've had the opportunity to teach as a guest lecturer at a couple of universities, and I love it. So I'm doing more of that, and I'm using what I grew up doing to help me become someone that is hopefully interesting and you know, informative. And really all I do is just collect information from brilliant people and, you know, just kind of organize that information in a way that's fun and educational. So you know, I've been doing that forever, and of course now my husband and I own the Chef and I, and we're 12 years in. And I can't believe it's year 12.
No, it was
and yeah,
open up.
Can you believe it? We've known each other a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's, you know, that's me in a nutshell. Just some crazy performer girl that somehow figured it all out, and here I still stand even in 2020.
Hey, that's the motto. If you're still standing in 2020.
I know. We survived. I mean, we still have a ways to go, but I'm feeling optimistic. So
yeah, I'm like, it's got to be like the mullet meme, you know, it's like last half of 2020 is going to be a party. For sure.
You mean business in the front, party in the back?
Yes, I'm ready for the party part.
Yeah, we're all like, it's going to be great. So come on, better part of the year. We're ready for you. You know?
So tell me a little bit about the Chef and I, how you guys got started. I know you started off in a different location, more in catering, correct? And then opened up a restaurant. What's it been how many years?
Well, yes. Our first restaurant we opened in 2012. So we started the company in 2008. And it was catering. My husband, Chef Chris Rains, was the chef at the arena with the Nashville Predators. Back then, it was known as the Sommet Center for those Nashville natives or people that have been here a long time. And he was cooking for the Preds and, you know, people that came through, artists and all kinds of people. But he started cooking privately for the Predators players and their families in their homes. And we met on eHarmony. So, you know, I know you know the story. The Chef and I is a love story. It's so cute. We were each other's second chance at love. We met on eHarmony. And when we met, that's what he was doing. He was just getting into cooking for them privately. My background, you know, like I said, media, journalism, and I was kind of coming from a corporate background as well, but really kind of wanted to be more entrepreneurial. And it was perfect timing for us to start the company and do like chefs, you know, chef services, private, residential dining, and things like that. So we did that. We expanded it. We started out doing like one a month, and then By the time we opened our first restaurant in Lenox Village in 2012, we were doing a couple hundred offsite events a year. And Lenox Village was open for 5 years. And by the end of that time, we were doing 400 offsite events a year, plus we had the restaurant. I know we were tired.
Yes.
But we decided to, we had a great opportunity to move to the Gulch in the beginning of 2018. So we, New Year's Day, pretty much, we were opening again that time in the Gulch, and we're still there now on 9th Avenue, kind of in the back where all of the new exciting construction is happening. So we are, in our third year at that location, and we just love it. So it's still the show kitchen. The Chef and I is known for its interactive, nature, and everybody kind of likens us to rock stars. We're very gourmet meets rock and roll. We're kind of the opposite of country music. So for people looking for a little bit of a different atmosphere, different vibe, that's us. It's very genuinely us. That's who we really are. We're kind of rock and roll, both Chris and I. So when you come in, you see our albums on the wall and all of our favorite artists. You see Queen and the Doors and the Beatles everywhere. So it's just a place for us to share our passion for food and life, and get people excited about dining out in a different way. And we've always been about that. We still are. And it's really been quite a journey.
That's awesome. Are you still doing all the team building activities?
All the team building. We are starting to book again. Folks were taking a break, of course, as we were told to do from big groups. We started again booking with smaller groups, and those groups are coming back, and you're seeing more bookings into the fall and winter as people are anticipating us getting out of like the phase we're in now, and starting to slowly return back to a little bit more normal sizes as far as groups. But our team building was always for smaller, intimate groups, so it kind of didn't take too much of a toll on those. The bigger weddings and stuff have definitely changed, but that's again okay. It almost was a little bit of a different, kind of a 180 for us that we didn't expect, but it helped us kind of rethink our business model. And I know everyone that's in business right now is rethinking their business model.
Yes, absolutely.
And it did the same for us. I know you are too. I mean, there's a lot more like communication that's not quite in person like this, but it's still fun.
Yeah, I mean,
figure it out.
Yeah, my business model more virtual, where I can work wherever I want to now. So it's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to go to the beach. Why are you there?
I need to get to the beach. All right.
Me too. Yeah. Oh yeah, girl. Yeah. But it's just been everyone's saying the word pivot. I said, if I hear pivot one more time, but everyone is pivoting, everyone is rebranding or coming up with other, creative revenue streams. We certainly are. We're about to launch a really exciting, complete new division, the Chef and I apparel and merchandising. So we'll be selling a lot of fun, different stuff for folks that cook at home, kitchenware, all kinds of things, knives, that are chef approved, and cutting boards, and lots of different shirts and hats. And, that's all virtual as well, or can be. And we're doing these fun boxes and virtual Zooms with the chefs. And definitely, I don't think that we would not do that, even if we get back to full capacity soon. Like, why would we stop? It's going well. You know what I mean? It's kind of changed forever.
I think as a lot of business, especially that have taken on your model, if there are things they're able to do virtually, I think it's going to continue. I think people are still going to want to do that. It's just an additional stream of income.
Yeah.
Onto it. So yeah, absolutely.
And it's almost like we're not gonna, we were kind of prepared for an emergency, luckily, as a company, but we're not going to ever find ourselves in a place again where there is a lot of emphasis on in-person revenue streams, and then all of a sudden the rug is pulled out from under you and you're closed. We were closed for 2 months. We did take that time to revamp and say, we'll never let that happen again. Right. Most of the companies in our industry were in the same boat. Hotels, caterers, restaurants, we all talked a lot. Unfortunately, some folks didn't quite make it through, or they had to start a different business. But for the ones that are still there, I have seen a lot of changes in them, and we've definitely, I for sure have bonded with everyone this year more than ever before, because it's the first time in life there's ever been a challenge that was global. Like the whole world is being kind of bonded in a strange way right now. We're in it together, and that's unheard of. I mean, even when there was like the Spanish flu or different revolutions, that was country specific or continent specific, but this is global. I get chills when I talk about it. It's just like we are all forever connected now. And I think we're all helping each other a little bit more. I really am inspired by the people that are helping me. And I'm hoping that I'm giving back by helping others at the same time. And that I have seen an increase in everywhere with everyone, which is one, you know, I don't want to say, positive from all this, but one thing that you can look at as a change that might have been needed, but it was going to take something life changing to, facilitate such a change.
Yeah, we were just in such a rush on everything. It's like it's made us really slow down and really think and
I know
what really matters in life. And it's been some really good, really, really good changes, I feel, coming.
I agree.
Hopefully a lot of it will stay.
I hope so. I think, people reconnected with family and loved ones. They found different hobbies. There's not the craziness downtown right now. I mean, there's still some, activity, obviously, but, for instance, like those buses, the bachelorette buses and stuff, they had to stop. And you kind of I wonder if that'll ever come back like that again. Like, I wonder if tourism has changed forever, and maybe not in a bad way. Yes, at the moment, businesses are struggling, but maybe when they come back, there will be some different models, just like with us, where it's not all about groups together closely in person all the time. Maybe it will be, but in addition, we'll have these other revenue streams like you and I talked about. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, it's been quite a change.
Yeah. Being kind of interesting to see where Nashville is as far as tourism and things that come out of it within the next 2 years.
I agree. I think it's going to be quite a self-study of all of us, just like we're our own experiment right now. So.
Absolutely. It's I feel like Nashville's been the same way for 100 years. And it's like things are, it's been changing and evolving throughout, the past, I feel like probably 10 years, but 5 years at least, different restaurants coming in, different, downtown Nashville's changing. So it's going to be interesting to see what goes on for sure.
Yeah. I mean, with me, I'm in my 40s, and I was born here. And so back in the day, it was like, there's Tootsie's and there's the Grand Ole Opry, the original location. And there's, I don't know, Uncle Bev's or something that, there wasn't a lot to eat. There wasn't, it was just kind of very, there was Conway Twitty's and, of course, Opryland USA. I know anybody watching this that was born anytime before, the 90s, they probably shed a tear when Opryland closed.
Live here.
I mean, if you were here, that was our place, Opryland USA. We miss it, stuff like that. So maybe a little bit more of the genuine part of Nashville will come back. I'm excited to see how things progress, and I'm definitely here to help and talk through anything with any of my fellow hospitality business colleagues. I know some of them have really weathered a huge storm. I mean, figuratively and literally, like right before all this, the tornado hit, a friend of mine has several restaurants. They were all hit. And then this happens. And I just, it's just one thing after another. So we're just, hopefully everyone knows that I'm here to help, and I know you're here to help, and anyone else, if anybody needs anything. It's just a time to not be afraid to ask, for help and be vulnerable, because we all, right now, we're all more vulnerable in my mind than we've ever been. I'm saying things on film and on, online that I probably wouldn't say before, aren't you?
Yeah.
Just like, yes, it is not fun. You're correct. We might need something, or we might just need to talk, so.
Yeah. People just want to be heard, for sure.
Definitely. But we're excited about the future. We have some fun stuff coming up. catering is booking again, and these smaller weddings we're doing are actually really fun. They're intimate, they're beautiful. We're doing a lot of luxury, like intimate gatherings, like 20 people, 30 people, and people are really, what's interesting to me about weddings is that people are really getting to spend more time. So at a wedding, when you have 300 people, it's crazy. I don't know if you've been there, done that, but we have seen and been involved with so many where the bride doesn't even get to eat. I don't even know if she said hello to her grandma, and now with these smaller weddings, it's almost like that same idea of slowing down and having a smaller, more intimate experience. And they're saying that they're really enjoying it and they're remembering all of it and they're getting time with their people. And so things like that, I think are, welcome. They're different, but it's working, people are starting to kind of adjust, so.
It's awesome. Sorry, my dog's in the background here going crazy. So.
Oh, your furry assistant. You know how many people have furry assistants these days?
I know. It's like, I'll leave her out.
That's okay. I have two.
Video, so awesome.
I love it. You go online and people put all the time, like, when they say, my coworker is so lazy. She just lays around all day and it's like a dog,
That's her for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how can people contact you? First of all, if they want, of course, come in the restaurant, but they're wanting one of these small intimate weddings. A lot of caterers, I'm sure, or when we get back into the wedding season, I'm sure a lot of the caterers will. Sorry, she's going crazy over here.
I can't hear her.
Say hi, Nadia.
Oh, hi! Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
So sorry. How can they contact you if they want to book some catering?
Well, for catering, so our VP, Carol Yates, is who you want to talk to. Carol is amazing, and she will help you with every detail and very promptly. And she's very organized and efficient and friendly and fun, and she's just really awesome to work with. So Carol at thechefandinashville.com. And I even know her phone number. Can I give her phone number?
If you want to, go right ahead. If she's
She's like, are you going to give my phone number on this? I am. I'm doing it right now. It's 615-852-0854. I'm pretty sure I'm right, but it's Carol at thechefandinashville.com. And then the restaurant is on 9th Avenue. So it's 611 9th Avenue South, Nashville. It is just down from our neighbors, Peg Leg Porker, who we love. On the corner, and Rudy's is down there too. We're just like 2 doors down from Uncommon James, and just a really fun neighborhood. King Baby, the fabulous jewelry store next door. It's just a great little up and coming area in the back of the Gulch, and they're building like all around us right now. So it's going to be quite the area coming up this year and next year. And so that's where we're located. The restaurant number is 615-730-8496. And online it's thechefandinashville.com. And you guys, please, I love to connect. So if anybody wants to email me, it's just Erica, ERICA at thechefandinashville.com. And is always spelled out. So it's just one word. So that's how you can find us. Instagram and Facebook, we're on it every day, as you know, because I know you're a social media person too. So find us on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, say hi to us.
Yeah. So my last question, I like this one. What inspires you the most?
So I'm inspired by people. I'm inspired by their stories, and I'm inspired by people who started with something of a challenge or, something that they felt would hinder them, but somehow, overcame those challenges and became something amazing. And I'm not just talking about movie stars or presidents or, I'm talking about people locally. Like there's so many amazing people in our local community, and they inspire me the most. When all these people that, give back and win these beautiful business awards and teach people what they know. And, I'm inspired by them to do better all the time and to learn every day, and then take what I learn and share it to the benefit of others, and hopefully teach people something, and just continue to share that knowledge, share that positive energy. And, I'm just inspired every day by all the amazing people in our community. This is my hometown, and I'm really proud of it, and I love doing business here. So people like you, ma'am, inspire me. I do.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Well, thank you so much. You guys, please go check out Erica's restaurant, The Chef and I know for one, I've been there several times. It's amazing food. It's so good, great quality food. So, and
Thank
of course,
you.
her team building divisions and her catering is amazing as well too. So please go check her out. Go support them. I know all of the restaurants now, especially Nashville, need our help. So, thanks again, Erica.
Thank you, Alicia. This is fun. And good luck to you. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.